Namaste, hello, hi, welcome or welcome back to this channel where I share almost all of my hikes, some of my travels and a little bit of life here and there. And today I'm here with another video journal. This video is part of Glacier National Park series and it covers everything that we did on our third day in the park. We took a short trip to the nearest beach, later covered some scenic spots along going to the Sun Road and finished the day with a casual dinner at a local restaurant. The series is going to take you through our entire trip, so stay tuned for the upcoming parts. You can also watch all the previous videos of the series through the playlist linked in the description. Now, without wasting any more time, let's jump into this video. The day started at the usual timing for me, and I guess not much later I decided to go for a walk in the neighborhood. It wasn't needed though because on the previous day itself we had finished our longest hike so far, the Highline Trail. That video is also linked in the description, check out if you haven't already. After taking the walk, we went about the usual breakfast routine and getting ready for part of the day. But before heading out for the park, me and Vaibhav decided to just take a trip to the nearest beach in the neighborhood. So we were up pretty early.
Head southeast on Colorado Avenue toward Crestwood Drive.
Google Auntie. We had a very relaxed, chill morning. We needed that. We had breakfast and coffee. There is a little lake, City Beach, where we are headed to. And Baba got blisters yesterday because of the long hike and his new shoe and weird socks. Maybe. So now we are going to get him a blisters patch. Let's see what City Beach has to offer. There was this famous whitefish lake and swimming was also allowed there, so Babu didn't want to miss the chance. And since this was a weekday, we didn't expect any crowd in the early morning hours. Standing at the beach though, we realized that our guess was totally wrong. There were way more visitors than we imagined. But after having a look around the place, it all made sense. Because A, it was peak summer and pretty hot in Montana, and B, the beach was surrounded by such beautiful scenery. Come on, look at that. After our beach trip, it was time to leave for our day out at the park. We didn't have any solid plan for the day. Most of us were still pretty tired from hiking the previous day, so we just decided to stick to the safest option of driving on going to the Sun Road again. Only at this time, we wanted to stop at almost all the famous stops and viewpoints. The Going to the Sun Road, aka GDSR, offers a great way to see many of the most amazing viewpoints that the park has to offer, and that too from the comfort of the car. And that was exactly what we needed that day. The drive felt a bit different from the last 2 days, maybe because of the difference in the timings. The sunlight was hitting differently at this point of the day, so the scenery seemed like new to all of us. The drive on a scenic, windy road is always a good idea, but in a famous park like this, late morning means more people and more cars on the road. It took us slightly more time to cover the same distance than the day before. This time on the way, we made sure to stop at waterfalls and enjoy the scenery for a while. We clicked some pictures and moved further. The drive got beautiful turn by turn and we arrived at the Lunch Creek area. There is a trail up towards this side. In summers, Lunch Creek flows down a natural rock staircase from the striking backdrop of Pollock Mountain. It was named for its popularity as a lunch stop for early visitors to the park and remains a popular stop on the road today as well. From Lunch Creek, we continued our drive and stopped at Jackson Glacier Viewpoint. According to the park's website, this overlook is home to the best views of the glacier along the GDSR, telling one of the park's important stories. In 1996, Jackson Glacier measured 316 acres and by 2015, it was 187 acres. What a difference. After that, it was time for us to move to St. Mary's Lake. From the parking, there was a short trail to the lake view. On that day, it wasn't easy for any one of us to attempt hiking even that short distance. but we did it somehow at a very slow pace to get good views of the lake. St. Mary Lake is located on the east side of the park, and it is a 10-mile long lake offering a variety of wildlife viewing opportunities including elk, mule deer, and both grizzly and black bear. But luckily, we could only see these cute squirrels there. We spent some good amount of time there at the lake, and after wrapping up our much repetitive photo session and roaming on the rocks a little bit, we decided to head backwards on the same route. It took us a while to reach the other side of the park. This direction of driving the GTSR is pretty boring because views are mostly on the other side of the road. So I took a break till we parked our car on the side of the road to be at Red Rock Point area. There, Vaibhav decided to swim a little in the natural water. So he carried his stuff, and we all found a suitable spot for all of us to witness Vaibhav's swimming skills.
So, how cold is the water?
I can't express how sore my feet were at that point. In hope for some relief, I tried dipping my feet under the water, but even in the peak summer season, the water there was shockingly cold. I just couldn't believe that.
I need to improve my swimming skills, but yeah, I think I can go till that point. I can. I just won't, just...
Why?
No. I can break here, I can go till that point, but yeah, I'm not super confident.
Okay, you did a good job.
I could barely put my feet in water. Just cannot imagine how people swim there, and they were diving as well.
After hanging out there for a bit, we also made a quick stop to watch Sacred Dancing Cascade. This small but beautiful waterfall exists on McDonald Creek. By this time, the sun was about to set, and it created such a beautiful golden hue in the sky. All the greenery and water surrounding the spot were adding to the beauty of the waterfalls. We clicked some more pictures, roamed around the nearby trail for a while, and then moved back to the car. Our next stop was the gift shop situated near west entrance of the park. As a tradition, we got ourselves a couple of souvenirs and bought some gifts for friends as well. Also, is it just me, or does everyone find things at these little gift shops to be extremely cute? Besides shopping, this area was a wonderful choice for a casual evening stroll. So we did that. There were so many beautiful things to notice there. Once done with the gifts and souvenir shopping, we headed back towards Whitefish. Even though we kept the day very relaxing from our side, sometimes finding good dinner options at a new place becomes pretty challenging and tiring. And it happened with us that day. It was 10 p.m. already, and we were yet to get a table at one of the restaurants there. But the good part was, even though it was late in the night, there was still some light left in the sky, and we could look at that while waiting for our dinner. That's all for this video. Thanks for stopping by. I enjoyed creating this memory for all of you, and I hope you like it. Thanks again, take care, and I'll see you in my next.